Looney, kitty, kitty, kitty. Looney. Hello, YouTubers around the world. It's Greg and Looney Cat. Looney's right over there. It's awfully hot to move. In Northern California, it's up around 100 degrees in October. So we're going to do a nice, cool brand of yoga. If you're brand new, the algorithm has dropped you off. This is yoga for everybody. I don't know how to say it more simply, but it's yoga for people who think they can't do it or aren't necessarily circus performers or contortionists and still want to enjoy the serenity, the calm, the flexibility, the well-being, the peace of mind. So welcome. We're going to be on our back, just relaxing. You can sit like me. I'm managing computers and cats and lighting and microphones. But you can relax on your back for 3-4 more minutes. This is a different kind of YouTube channel. It cultivates peace and calm and presence of being. And it teaches, but something very deep, mysterious. And I think you just got to experience it. Simply find your breath. Good YouTube numbers today. Great to see if you're just filing into class. A lot of people have been watching for a while. Our subscriptions are growing around the world, hundreds and hundreds. I pray thousands and thousands soon. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We're also simulcasting live on Zoom. And if it's like, what's going on in this weird YouTube live stream? It's a yoga class, and right now it's just the beginning settling in period where friends are lying on their back. If that seems boring or insignificant or odd to you, then this class is for those who wish to cultivate calm and peace of mind. So if that's of interest to you, you might want to stick around and see what happens. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that, sometimes I'm not. But as a yoga teacher, this is my gig. This is what I love to do more than anything in the world, is to bring the healing, the peace of mind, and the well-being of yoga to the widest possible audience. Okay, let's spend one more minute. Just feel whatever you're feeling right now. Feel into the centermost of your body, your inner sanctum, and observe and breathe your own feelings. Okay, really big, deep inhale. Exhale, release it out. Days and weeks and months of tension, fear, anxiety. Just drain your brain. Everything is working out. Oftentimes in the most weird and wonderful and wacky ways. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate feel good around your body. Arms up to the ceiling. Stretch your arms back up over your head. This releases endorphins, endogenous morphines, feel goods into your body. Goofy grin on your face. We don't take ourselves too terribly seriously in this class. Sometimes we do, but we really try to remind each other that to not take it too serious. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back a little bit. Good, let's sit up and say Saturday salutations. Welcome to Zoom, friends. Welcome to the growing audience of YouTubers. It's a little off the beaten track, isn't it? Some guy teaching yoga on the internet. Gee, there's not very much of that, but I do have a unique take and a new angle and a unique angle, and the angle is yoga for everybody. Very inclusive, very diverse for people of all ages, all ilks, all capacity, because I truly believe yoga is a universal that's good for all of us, and we can all find a way of doing it that works. It's great to be 22 years old and do the splits and feet behind your head and cartwheels and backflips, and your body is sparkly and bouncy, and if you bounce a quarter off your body, it bounces back up. But maybe you're at a different phase of your development, and this yoga is for that soul. And while we do move, there's a deeper meaning and purpose, which is to find this unshakable, inexhaustible internal connection, yoga, that delivers a kind of peace that can't be had any other way. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if we can get the cat in here. A lot of people come for the cat. Cat! Okay, he's having none of it. So, on Saturday, it's more movement oriented. I call it joint juice, and it begins on the feet. So everything is progressive. If you're watching this and you're thinking about doing yoga, can you stand up? Good. Can you go like this? A lot of this class is go like this. Side, side. I like to close my eyes. This is rhythmic and brings some balance and allows me to feel my feet, sends attention from my overheated head into my beautiful body. 3, 2, 1. That wasn't so hard. How about some coordination and movement? Arms out, right, left. By the way, technically, this is called Viyayama. It's a Sanskrit word. It means breaking up the stiffness and congestion, not just of the body, but of the emotion, of the mind and heart. But we start with the body, we get it moving, we break up stiffness, and it has this most remarkable effect on mind and body because obviously they're connected. So as you start to do this, maybe emotions become more calm and accommodating, and thinking becomes more peaceful. Good job, right? Takes time, a couple weeks. Okay, now I'm sinking into the floor. My arms are hanging. Can you do this so far? Look, you're in the game. Every pursuit begins with the level that you can access it. And my duty, job, privilege, pleasure, fun is to find the window that you can come on in, the doorway. If you want to come in through the window, that's fine. 3, 2, good turnout of friends. I think a lot of people are, this is appealing. Good. Okay, my feet are hip distance apart. I'm just going to roll. This is how I roll. I sink down and I squeeze up. A lot of these movements are very visceral. You don't really think about them. It's more doing, less thinking. And these movements have a positive magic when done as best as you can do them in a sequence. 4. What happens if I do the move wrong? Then we can do it a little better next time. There's not really wrong. There's efficient and less efficient. Feet together. And extending and stretching your body open. This is good for most people most of the time, isn't it? Good, up on your tippy toes. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't it make sense to go up and down on your tippy toes? Get your whole body, stretches you out, kind of fun, frisky. Could drop your heels, knuckles on your head, and a little side bend to the left. Is this the only side bend we're going to do? No. That means this one can be patient and progressive. Inhale up, this way. Welcome to the brand new people. Just like, man, this guy, I've been wanting to do yoga for so long and it's just been scary and intimidating. I don't want to go to the gym with the perfect people. Oh, here comes Looney. Inhale up. He's perfect. Good, arms up and step out. And then here's a good movement, up your back, behind your neck. These are designed to break up congestion and stiffness in the body. In my experience as being a human, so far, most humans suffer from the condition of this stiffness or congestion. Energy is turned into matter, and then it turns into what is the matter, and then we begin to break it up. Poof. One more. Here's a great all-purpose movement for all-purpose humans. Lacing my hand behind my back, both hands, heels in, toes out, knees bent. Hey, how about get my head and my butt down? Maybe you're brand new, you're way up here, but man, you are in the game. It's so important to start. Get down. Tell your friends. Share this. Little lower for bend ears. Come on up. And then I'm going to turn my toes in and my heels out. There's a deep reason for that. It goes deep into my hips. Lace my hands up here. Push the sky up, earth down. Second side bend. God, it feels good to move your body if you haven't for a while, a couple of days, a couple of years, a couple of decades. Inhale. So much healing comes from moving, and it's so easy to forget. We try to think our way out of mental and physical boxes and move, act your way into better thinking. Inhale up and release out. Good job. Okay, down to our feet. Often neglected. Left foot forward onto your right toenails. This is a lot of people, just dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. It's not happening, it will. And then after you get that, you swirl it around. Natural, organic, rhythmic, circular movements. Other way, 1, 2, 3. And something that almost everybody can do. You could be sitting in a chair doing this. Sink in. See, this is truly diverse and inclusive. The results, they're in the hands of the universe, but you can participate at your current level. No one's excluded. Everyone is honored, valued, encouraged. Sink in. Because I had to be, when I got started, I was way behind the 8 ball when I started yoga again. Come up and out, right foot forward. Now, turn on to your left toenails. Sometimes I smack my toes. I kind of crack them open. Swirl it around if you can. It's like a recipe. There's a recipe for well-being in our body, and add a pinch of turn and a little hint of twist. Good, sink in. Now, if you close your eyes, it challenges your nervous system a little more. Maybe you're over 50. Maybe you're over 80. Come up and out. Okay, then the control center, the imaginary control center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to say, somebody might look and say, God, these are awfully simple movements. They're not simple if you don't do them. They're profound if you do. Trust the process. 6, 7. Good, relax your head down for 20 seconds. Aim your attention down into your body. More feeling, less thinking. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. Interesting instruction, isn't it? Good. Shoulders. This breaks up a tremendous amount of tension and congestion. A lot of people creak and crack. I still do, and I've been doing this for a long time. Yoga has not made me anywhere approaching perfect, so far from it, but I'm not who I'm going to be, but I'm not who I used to be. So progress, not perfection. There's a strong recovery element in my yoga. As soon as I recovered, got clean and sober, my yoga practice came back, and it's been a great adjunct, a great form of the 11th step, if you're familiar with that. 3, 4, 5. But I think Earth is a recovery planet. I think everybody's here to recover from some sort of problem, trouble, dilemma. 6, 7, misperception. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake out pain, fear, worry. Get it out. And then these are called hi, hello, how you doing? I'm not going quite as fast as usual because of an injured finger, but I used to go so fast you couldn't even see my hands. I'll do it again, a couple more months. A little faster. Now cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. We are calm and peaceful souls. If you're going through trouble, trials, dilemma, a big, hairy episode in your life, if you're in the barrel going down the hill, just do a little yoga. Get your mind off of it. When you come back to it, this too shall pass. Good, feet together. Inhale up. Lace your hands. Now the feet push down, sky up. Another side bend, lean left. We repeat certain very key movements, side bends. Inhale up. Side bends are the best kind of back bend. They're better for you, for most people, most of the time. All the same benefits without the orthopedic surgeon bill. Good. Inhale up. Now, I'm going to pull my hands down. I'm going to bend my knees if I'm a newcomer. I'm going to buy some blocks and bring my hands down to blocks. Then you're going to let go of your head. You're going to stay down. You're not going to look forward. You're just going to wag your head, pedal your heels, and you're going to do a forward fold. For newcomers, you're in your first 20 or 30 years of your practice. Then a great technique for flexibility. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. On exhale, explore a little more depth, a little more feeling, a little more sensation of a forward fold, a little more edge, it's called. There's no way to learn it without experiencing it. Come on up. You just want to be prudent and careful at the start. Inhale. Exhale. Good, now hands on our hips. The all-important center. Toes in, heels out. And grind them, girls. Circumnavigate your hips. 4, 5. We've already done 20 different bodily movements. 6, 7, 8. It's impossible to do this and not achieve the benefits. If you're sincere, willing, diligent, and you do what you can do, you will be astonished before you're halfway done. 6, 7, that's a spiritual promise, not a human promise. 8. Good. Feet are together again. Arms out. Good. And some torso, arm work. Good. Then I relax my arms. That feels good. Left arm in front of my right arm. My palms turn in. That allows me to clap. If I go external rotation, I'd have to dislocate my arms. Bring your hands up to here. Good for wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Fingers forward. Party hats. And again, another one of those repeated movements because of its importance. Up on my tippies. Stretch up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side bend with a special emphasis on legs firmly planted, stable. Inhale. We want to keep the legs stable so the side bend is dispersed and sent into where it's supposed to go. Inhale up. Good, you guys. Arms down. Flip them over. Another one of these forward folds. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, get to know the edge of your body and your range of motion. Search for a nice middle ground of sensation. Good. On your next inhale, come on up. This is how we do it. Okay, another huge component of yoga, this brand of yoga, is chanting. Very healing to sing and chant with other humans. We're going to do Om. Inhale. Good. Experience the gap in between all the thoughts. Now, right arm in front, internal, clapping, pulling, fingers forward, coordination, balance, flexibility, alignment, energetic prayer, stand up, springiness, resilience, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, movement, 2, 1. Hey, close your eyes, balance with your eyes closed. Open your eyes, drop your heels, side bend right. Every movement has a purpose, a place in the sequence. Inhale up. That's called a vinyasa in yoga, a thread, an intelligent sequence. Up you go. Arms down, flip them over. Greg recommends blocks, drop your head. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale. What can somebody say on the internet? Lean forward into a forward fold. Feel your feelings. Don't bounce, don't strain. Become familiar with sensations in your own body. Do your legs straighten all the way? It's a goal. It's an objective. Inhale and come on up. We give time. Inhale. Exhale out. Good progress. Good. And now for one of the most important and dynamic poses. By dynamic, I mean the one where you get the most bang for your buck. So my hands are up here. I pull to here. I crouch and bend. I turn my torso to the right. I bend a little more. This might be it. I keep bending until my elbow touches my right knee. If possible, I turn more and I pull my hands in. If possible, I would squat all the way down with my heels down. That is impossible for me. I look straight down at the floor and then I crouch as low as I can with stable, flat feet, heels down, knees line up. And then this cooks the body and heals. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. Come on up. Really works, doesn't it? Sometimes I feel a little lightheaded after that, which is natural because my head is very light, not very much in there. Exhale out. What do you think about the other side, you guys? Inhale up. This whole sequence called joint juice. Pull hands down. Crouching tiger. Turn your chest to the left. Maybe you're stuck here. A little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Right elbow on top of your left knee. That's a milestone. Right elbow way outside your left knee. Right hand on the floor. I can't. Pull my hands into my chest, relax my shoulders. And then I pretend there's a chair just right underneath my butt and I'm sinking down into it. And it's dynamic body weight poses like this, especially with a twist, that really, really have a positive dynamic influence on your body. Drop your chin, sink a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms, come on up. Now chanting Om after that, really good for you, really good for your respiration. Inhale. Om. Okay, standing, eyes closed meditation for 30 seconds. We learn to be at peace with ourselves. It's a very valuable skill to be able to go inside of our own skin and be present with our inner being. Good, my friends. That's the first half of class. It's the standing part. Because of the heat, we're going to work a little lower to the ground now. Of course, you might be watching in Scandinavia or Siberia or Patagonia, where it's freezing cold. So I like what the Bhagavad Gita says about the yogi. The yogi is impervious to hot and cold, but not oblivious to it. So we do acknowledge our well-being. So all I'm doing is I'm sitting on a blanket because I got a sharp tailbone, and I'm sitting cross-legged. One seated forward fold. This is the hardest thing for a lot of people starting yoga. It's like, I can't sit on the floor. My knees are way up. My butt's being thrown back. I can't even begin to lean forward. This is just a hot mess. If that's the case, sit on a blanket, gently lean in, close your eyes, and relax. Tissue will open up. It may be a while before your head comes all the way down, and that's not the goal. The goal is the quality of movement, not the quantity. If range of motion was sign of quality and character, contortionists would be saints, and it's simply not true. I've known some very messed up contortionists in my time. They were fun. They were just messed up. Fortunately, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to inhale. I'm just going to lean in a little more. Relax my shoulders apart. No rush. This is more like yin style yoga. The first half of class was yang. This is yin, very popular, very serenity producing. Good. Come on up. Simple twist. Inhale. Lace your hands. Push your hands up. Exhale, turn to the right. Left hand, right knee. Give yourself a nice little twist. Squeeze. Twist. The second half of this class will progress into some strength and core work, but no rush. Everybody's rushing. Try to get to the next thing. This moment is no good. I better get to the next one. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Switch the cross of your legs. There's a very habitual way of doing it. We're very much creatures of habit. Stretch. Left, 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 left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Yoga builds one of the most rare qualities, patience, being in the moment, breathing. And release. Okay, that was a nice little transition, don't you think? Feet out, hands down, lift up. This is back bend for most people. If you're new, this is going to be a confronting. It deals with your front. It's confronting, lift up. It confronts your front. Good. And sink down. Now, bring your feet together, let your knees relax out to the side. This leads to a whole sequence that you're going to find very intriguing, interesting, and adventuresome. It begins right shin folds under. If you cannot do this, just watch, pray, and come as close to you as you can to this shape. After a while, your tissue will open up, your right shin will fold under, your left knee will go out to the side. You might need to be down on your hands. If your hands come up, lace behind your head, lean over to your right. If your right elbow comes down, you are kind of a contortionist, but most of us are going to be somewhere in this vast middle ground, and that's okay. The middle ground, what the Buddha recommended, the middle path. Inhale up. This is really good for your hips, getting your hips open. Arms up. Good. Release out. Now from your hands or your fists, hands behind you, and again, a confronting move. Lift up. Stretch, 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 says the right front of my body. Rarely stretched, it seems. Good. Sink down. If your hands are over here, you're stuck. Don't worry. If your hands come up, go like this. Inhale. Turn to the right. Left hand, right ankle, right arm behind you. Follow the sequence. Trust the process. Do the directions. Let go of the figuring everything out. Experience this. Good. Inhale here. Exhale and release. And then the hardest part of the sequence that I really can't do, I could lean all the way on my back with a big groan. But for me, what's prudent for me at this phase of my life is just leaning back on my hands. If I go further, my knee comes up, I have a hard time breathing, and it just creates more tension than releasing. So this is good for me. Many people can't get here. A lot of people can go further. In yoga, we learn to not compare ourselves to others so much. It's very hard for us humans. Good. Come up out of this. Good job. If you're brand new and you just kind of did a drive-by of these various movements, you've done what you've needed to do. Every week, every day, you'll get better. Wag your knees out. Good. And then, first things first, we start at the start. Right knee out to the side. I grab this, and hey, it folds under. If you can, if it's stuck, if it feels like it's not going to happen, you just like, and you lean, and you're here, and it's like, man, I trust that if I do what I can, pretty soon it will fold under, and it will. All right, now from here, if you can lift your hands off the floor, if you can't, stuff's opening up. If you can, lace and tilt your left elbow down to the floor. There's a lot of room between my left elbow and the floor. So patience, humility. I love humility. I love, just kidding, lean over. Really, waistband, internal organs, knee, ankle, hip, shoulder release. Stretches your wallet open. Good, you guys. Stretch up, arms down, hands behind you. How much can or can't you lift up? If you can lift up a little bit, you're way ahead of most people. If you can really fling yourself up, then the pose is more about the mentality than the physicality. Good. Sink down. Very nice twist out of this pose. Left, right hand, left hip or left ankle, left arm behind you. Every pose is a prayer. Inhale here. Exhale, come out of that twist. And then the hardest part of the sequence for most people, it's kind of like hands, elbows, shoulders. I talk a good game. Just get where you can and yoga will take care of the rest. Good job, my friends. Come up, drag the leg out. You just went all the way around the whole middle of your body. Really good for you. Yoga pose called Dandasana, legs extend, arms up. Yoga for every body. Yoga for every space, body. Every body. After a while, you can sit up really tall. Your shoulders can relax, chest open, firm but not rigid. Relaxed but not soft. Pause down, bottoms up. Then sink out of this. And we even do inversions. Legs up. If you find you can't do this for a minute or a half a minute, just do what you can. The benefits of inversions and getting your legs up are innumerable. It's better to experience the benefits rather than conceptualize them. Good, then the pose a lot of people just ain't interested in. Legs out, splits. This brings your lower body back to life. Ankles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, fingertips on the back of your head. 15 crunches. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, knees in, and sit or roll up. We get everything, you guys. Nothing. We do all the things. Everything is accessed. Now, all fours. I like to put a blanket down for my knees. Maybe you're older than 50 and your knees need a little cushion. And a day with cats and cows is better than a day without them. Simple ups and downs. The common sense of these movements is profound. Up and downs. Good. Now, right arm forward, left leg back. Can you do this? If you can't, just lift for a second and and be willing. Right arm out to the side, left leg up. This is more progress. Is there a foot back there? Is there for me? Yeah, there is. And then a stretch. This brings stiff, crunchy bodies back to life. Release, all fours. Cats and cows. There's a portal, there's a doorway to yoga for all beings, and this sort of elite yoga is for some people, but not for others. I don't hold with that. I don't believe that. Left arm forward, right leg back, if you can. One, if you can. Left arm out to the side, bend your right knee. Is there a foot? If there is, grab it. If not, 2 weeks. Now, I have dreams where the foot touches the back of my head. I'm a 13-year-old Romanian gymnast, and then I wake up, but this is fine for me right now. Good. And I come down, couple cats, couple cows. Good. Now, sort of a restorative yin stretch. Left arm out, knees down, left elbow down. This is fine. Try to come down to left shoulder, left ear. Twist, forward fold, inversion, neck stretch. Now, fully optional is to press into your right hand and bring your right leg up. So now a bit more of an aggressive movement, challenging, and then right arm up. Balance, strength, fun. Flexibility, reach up and grab your right foot, and then straighten out your right leg. I just gave you 14 different options for this pose. Release, come out of this. Cats and cows. You just follow the sequence where it takes you. If your sequence goes much further than mine, you'll find the teachers that you need. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Good. Now from here, as simple as right arm out, right elbow. This is good. Right shoulder, right ear. Relax here for a moment. No rush. Left hand firmly planted on the floor. Neck stretch, twist, inversion, forward fold, hip stretch. For those who've been here for a while, you can press into your left hand and your left leg will go up. An unusual, strange, alien, good for you, shakes up your nervous system. Left arm up. Reach up, grab your foot if it's within striking distance. And genius yogis would just straighten out their left leg. Not me. Release it. Come out of that. And then I'm going to keep my butt high, and I'm going to do my cat stretch. My cat does this every morning. My butt is high. I sink my chest, extend my arms, relax my shoulders, and I let this long stretch move through my spine. Good, you guys. All right. Now we're in what I call the OM stretch. OM stretch. Get it? Now this sequence, in advance, I want to say you can just sit in the easiest cross-legged pose like that. This is fine. Don't trip about this. If you can, left leg out, right ankle over, left shin folds under. This is just a deeper hip opening, cross-legged stretch. And if this is not happening yet, just sit with your legs crossed and trust the process. Arms out, right arm under, hug. Draw your elbows in tighter. This is fine if you're new. Fold your arms up if you can. Weird if you haven't done it. And then the best stretch ever, up and down with your elbows. And then I like to do circles, and this breaks up deep, traumatic PTSD tension of my neck, back, and shoulders. Other way. There's a strong recovery element in this for souls who are coming back from the darkness, and yoga brings us back to the light. Good. Now from here, torso, face, chest to the right. Now just my face to the left. Tilt my head to the left, close my eyes. Cultivate peace, poise, presence. Good. Now from here, bring elbows back, slide the hands to your elbows, and then this part of the body so locked, so blocked for so many, side to side. Good. Hands down. Now, beautiful time for an Om. Vibrate with the deepest sound of the universe. Inhale. Okay, my friends, now stretch them out. So if you normally cross your legs like that, just switch it. If you can't do the right leg out, left ankle over, right shin in, just sit in the most accommodating cross-legged position. Do the rest of the movements, and something far deeper will begin to go to work inside of you. Biggest stretch I got. Left arm under. A hug. I need a hug sometimes. Pull my elbows in. This is fine if you're new. Arms fold up if you can. I know very flexible, wonderful athletes. Their arms will not fold like this. They're just not built that way. That's okay. Up and down with your elbows. Circles. Get that crap out from underneath the shoulder blades. Other way. If the world at large would do this, oh my God, what a different world we would live in. Okay, from here, left, 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 left. Now just my face, right, 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 right. Tilt my head to the right, drop my chin, close our eyes. Practice peace, cultivate poise. Good, bring it back to the center. Hands to your elbows. Man, you might not be able, you can get him to here, good progress. Higher, higher. And if you watch a shoulder contortionist, they go all the way over, side, side. Oh boy, so good. Bring it down. Moment of clarity, moment of quiet. Recognize you've been through 100 different movements with mindfulness, breath, willingness, open-heartedness. This always works. This always improves the soul, the character, the mind, the body, the conditions. Okay, my friends, and after doing 100 different things, ancient yogis were very smart. They knew that we should, at the end, take 5 minutes of pure, unadulterated bliss. That involves, you may not have props, but if you do, something underneath my knees feels great. Just a little lift. Shavasana for everybody. A little something underneath my head. And if you're brand new, believe it or not, it's 5 minutes of nothing. I think you'll like it. Don't skip this part. Okay, my friends, stay relaxed in the pose. No rush to come out. In fact, relax a little more. Just the sound of my voice coming back. Good. Begin to breathe back into your body. Come on back. Feel your body weight on the floor. Get a beautiful time to wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate feel good through your body. All the fruit, the blessing, the benefit of the class. Good. Curl over onto your right side, nice and slow. Do take your time. Okay, now please keep your eyes closed when you sit up. It's a spiritual practice. Sitting up with eyes closed, trusting. The world has a place, a seat, a center for you. A place where we fit exactly. Everyone has a center. And the center of all those centers is the center. And that's characterized by hands at the heart. Altogether we say, Namaste. As always, a thank you and I bid adieu to my YouTube friends. Thank you for the support, the growth, the sharing, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting, the passion that you're sending in this direction. I have a feeling you share my own interest to spread healing and well-being to everybody, the most diverse and inclusive audience, no judging, encouraging, fun-loving, non-judgmental, forgiving. These are the qualities that are going to save us if we are to be saved. So thank you. Please like and subscribe. Please share. And Looney and I, he's in the window. We will see you next time.